These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Yes. No.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Bowler's end.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. New Zealand are none for 7. McCoy, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Parker, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Right on.
Straight to the fielder. Edged. Big shout. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Wow, that's missed the lot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait there. Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keep bowler's end.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
7 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 1 for 40. Holder from the pavilion end. Williamson got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Beaten on the drive.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Wait.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yep. No!
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep. No!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep. Catch in!
Middle that one. Great timing.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Oh, that looked nasty. This should be close.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowler's end.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. No, no.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Just too much height on that one. Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Wait up there.
Really good shot there.
No!
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Please make him welcome.
Yep. No!
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Catch it!
Times it nicely.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yes.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
McCoy shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yes.
Immaculate timing there.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Didn't quite manage to get themselves in for that first innings. The bowler, with their tail up, will know it too. A good batter, though, and it won't take much to get going.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yes.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
End of the over. 4 off it. New Zealand are 3 for 66.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler's end.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yes.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Drives and misses everything.
McCoy with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Holder with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up. A few gaps opening up here with the more aggressive field choice.
Got right in behind it.
A short one. Real good one too. Surprised them a little, I think, and lucky not to lob it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yeah.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yes.
Over. New Zealand are 3 for 73.
For 73.
Big edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Parker into the attack now from the pavilion end.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait on.
Yep. Great shot. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Phillips won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them. Phillips takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good return, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Yep.
To fine sweep, effortless to get to the boundary.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
9 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 4 for 91. Allen coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Edge, what a ball! Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Yep.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Right off the middle of the bat.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Yep. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
That's the over. New Zealand are 5 for 107.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Parker from the pavilion end. Out! Good catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
They'll get at least 1. they'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
Santner gets off the mark.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 6 for 114. Allen from the grandstand end.
Yep. No!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Waiting. Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
7 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 6 for 121. Pads that one. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Waiting. Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Straight to the fielder.
Well, that's a rush of blood. Very quick onto the short ball, but can't get it away.
Wait on it.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. No!
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
5 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 6 for 126.
Wait up.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Ball is in.
Wait on it.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Waiting. Yep.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep. No!
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out. Just threw the shot too early.
Just the 1 run off the over. New Zealand are 6 for 127. Doesn't beat the infield.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep. Yep.
Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Waiting. No!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Parker ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
Keeper's ball.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait on it.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Out. Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Coming in at number 9 for New Zealand.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Great shot.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Allen has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The players are making their way off the field at the end of the session. A great one, in my opinion. Join me again soon.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Wait. Yeah.
Huge edge. A couple on offer here.
The edge was very close to going to hands. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowlers!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Wait here.
Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yes.
Thick edge.
immediately underway with some runs.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Catch!
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Catch!
Yeah, yeah.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yes!
Power and precision in that shot.
Catch it!
Yeah, yeah.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. That's out. Caught. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. Into the final innings, and it's only day 3. Don't think we'll be here for much longer. This should be a fairly straightforward total to run down.